I thought weight loss, it is something that one has to be an expert in it until I started doing these 5 things and my weight dropped drastically. I was weighing 96 kgs and now I weigh 65 kgs and I lost 25 kgs within 4 months. And these are my 5 things that I started to do even if I was now to start again. These are my top 5 things that I will start doing. And before I get to today's video, my name is Winnie James and I help women across the globe to lose weight and transform their life naturally, enjoying food they love. This video is sponsored by Diaspora Insurance. Diaspora Insurance is a company registered and regulated in United Kingdom, offering a funeral cash plan. And this plan, it is tailored for diasporian. It is tailored for African living in diaspora. If you live in UK, US, Australia, or you're outside the country of origin, this is a cover that you need to take, because this cover, it is one cover that will help you when unexpected happens. And I love the flexibility in this cover, that if I live in UK and I decide to go to the US, I am still covered. If I decide I am tired of living abroad and I want to go back to my country, I am also covered. So this cover, I always say it is a must cover if you're outside the country of origin. And I love that their payout is done within 24 hours. And acceptance, it is 100% guarantee. No medical that is needed. If you're diabetic, you have high blood pressure, you have cancer, no, the cover or the acceptance, it is straightforward. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description box. You can scan the QR code on your screen, or you can call the numbers on your screen right now and get your quote. Because let me tell you, you don't have to wait until your name or your picture it is sent all social media saying that this girl was living in Manchester and now we need to take her back home. We don't know how to go about it, and people start doing muchango for you, because you need to respect yourself enough for you to take up such a cover, so that if you're here, you are respected, and when you're gone, you are also respected, or you leave a legacy. Let that be you who is loving yourself deeper and more deeper. Let's get to our today's video. And my top number 1, it is to drink water in the morning before anything else. And your morning can be 7 p.m. and my morning can be 5 a.m. So it doesn't matter. So the first thing that you drink when you wake up, that is the most important thing, because what I saw with this one, it helps me to remove toxins. Because remember, I come from a family where our dinner was not 5 o'clock. Our dinner was about 8 to 9 p.m. so that you can eat and just go to bed. So that habit, it is something that it is not something that comes out automatic. It is something that is in you. Remember that this was a routine for many, many years, and it is rooted in me. So even today, it is very hard for us to eat 5 p.m. as dinner. Yeah, today in this world that I live in, where there is winter and we don't go outside to pray as we used to do, because back home, when you finish your homework after school, you go outside. Your mom doesn't even know where you are, but you're just there with your friends and praying, and then you will come back home when it starts to get dark. So that is when you come and shower, and then you will have your dinner. So that was great. That was from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. depends with your family. So that is how I grew up, and this routine were deep, and they are still deep. I am still to unlearn them, but they are still deep inside me. I don't know if that is you. If you are like me, let me know in the comment section that you can't eat dinner when you are not seeing darkness. When darkness comes, that's when you know now it is dinner time. But as long as you can still see right, yeah, hey, dinner is not served. Okay, so anyway, that is how I grew up, and that is how I knew that dinner, it is for the night, because we have to see the darkness for us to eat. So now, growing up knowing this, eating, it is from 8 to 9. So when I eat dinner, and then you're just thinking that tomorrow it is another day for children to go to school, you're going to work, you need to sleep, so you will find that after dinner, not even 1 hour, and then you go to bed. And weight loss, it is all about energy in and energy out. And now I've eaten ugari, skuma, and whatever it is, and I have gone to bed. Within the 1 hour, I am sleeping. So how did I use this energy? And you know, the plate, it is full with ugari, it is 3/4, and skuma wiki, it is small, small. You understand what I was saying? So, and then you go to bed, and then that energy has not been exhausted, has not been spent, and then you will sleep. And when it is morning, you wake up at 7 or you wake up at 6, it is time to prepare to go to school or to go to work. What do you do when you wake up? You're thinking about bread, you're thinking about butter, you're thinking about tea, the African tea with 3 teaspoons of sugar, and then you add another energy on top of the other energy that you had last night. So this accumulation of this energy made me to add weight more and more. So one of the habits that I started, it is to drink water before I put anything else in my mouth, and that was plain water. I did not add any honey or any sweetener or anything else. I just started taking water intentionally. First thing in the morning, 1 glass. It could be hot, it could be cold, it could be warm, depends on how the weather is or how I am feeling, but intentionally I would take a glass of water in the morning. And that helped me big time, because I used to set an alarm. To drink water in the morning, and I loved drinking hot water, especially because I will take time when I am drinking water, so I'm not in a rush. You know, when you're taking cold water, you're just like and then the water is gone. But when you're having hot water or warm water, you just sip and then relax. So I would sip the water slowly by slowly, and this will take time, because now you're not rushing to eat. And what this warm water would do to my body, I would feel as if I have eaten something. So and then I will wait for some time, because the tummy, it is not rumbling, it is not asking for food. You're feeling as if you have already eaten. What this did, it removed toxins in the body, and I would be able to go and remove waste in the morning. Now the food had been digested. When I take the water, I'll also be doing 1, 2, 3, preparing kids to school, doing 1, 2, 3, and this one means that energy is being used. So I would eat food about maybe 10 o'clock, so I am not just loading the energy in the body. That was number 1. Try it for 7 days, and then come tell me how it feels when you start drinking warm water. It gives you that luxury. You know, you sit down as if you're drinking tea, and it makes you even start reflecting. It makes you start planning your day. It makes you, you're not just drinking water. It's just like you're connecting with yourself. You know, I love it. I love to have hot water in the morning up to date. And number 2, it is to prioritize my sleep. I was someone who would sleep anyhow, anytime. I would binge the Netflix. I watch the movie, the series, and watch until 4 a.m. And then I would sleep for 2 hours, wake up, prepare the kids, and then you have other things to do. So you will not be able to sleep. And this one was one thing that kept me overweight for many years, because that was my life. I would say I'm a night owl, and then in the morning you struggle, but you have to do it because you have kids, you have other life. So you are going to work, you have work to report to. So you don't have a choice. You will wake up and then go to work. So prioritizing my sleep time, I had to start a routine to sleep at this time and to wake up at this time. Don't worry, if you work at night shift, you can do the same during the day. You can also plan your time where it is possible for you to get that time. But my dear, you have to create that time, because if you're drinking water and you're removing toxins and you're not getting enough sleep, that weight is going to still be there. Number 3, it is moving my body. This one, I tell you, I was so intentional about it, because I don't know if you know that walking is number 1 exercise that has helped reverse diseases like diabetes, like so many high blood pressure. It is one thing that regulates your blood. And I was like, why would I be walking, going nowhere? Why? Why be walking, going nowhere? I know if I'm going to the shop, that is something I can work with that one. But just waking up and going nowhere, that one, it is not working. But I had to be intentional because let me tell you, if you want to lose weight, you have to be radical. You have to know exactly what you need to do. And if you have not watched my video that I did about 3 habits that changed my life, that made me lose 25 kgs, you can watch it. I'll put it somewhere here and you can go and watch, because let me tell you, you have to be radical. You have to be radical about your weight loss journey. If this is something that you want, then do something about it, and do it quick, do it fast, be radical, and be accountable to yourself, because weight loss journey, it is personal. It is about you. You are the one who knows how it feels when you're naked without all that weight. It is you who knows how it feels when you wear that clothes and it doesn't fit nicely. It is you who knows when it is time to go for that dinner and you go to the shop and they had said there is a color theme, and you go to the shops and you can't find your size. You end up wearing clothes that they don't fit nicely, they don't look good, you don't love them. You just go because it was there, it was said, and you know how it feels. You are the only one who knows how it feels when you eat in the night and you keep rolling on the bed throughout the night without the comfortability of that sleep, because of how you're feeling, because you are overweight. You are the only one who knows when you take the stairs how uncomfortable it is. When you walk 10 minutes, how uncomfortable it feels, because sababu you start breathing so heavily as if there is someone who is about to die. My friend, you are the only one who knows that feeling, and that feeling makes you become radical and personal about your life, because it is personal. So I started moving my body, and I will set a time. I started with 15 minutes and I will walk 7 minutes. Yes. And then it will ring, and then I will come back 8 minutes. And then that was my 15 minutes. If you walk 5 minutes, you awake yourself. And then when you walk 10 minutes, your blood starts circulating very well. So that means that we are regulating our blood, that we are telling our body that we are active and we are doing this and we are committed to do this. And that 15 minutes changed my life. You don't have to start walking 51 hour, 10,000 steps. They are good. But if it is something that it is not something that is not sustainable for you now, don't aim for the 10,000. Aim for just 15 minutes and you're good to go. Gradually, you will grow to 3,000 steps, 10,000 steps, because it is a journey. You're not on a marathon. You're not in a competition. You are the one who is doing this. And that is how I started. And number 4, it was prioritizing protein in my meals, in all my meals. When I say all my meals, I mean even breakfast, because I would wake up in the morning and have bread, butter, African tea, and then a banana, and then you're like, nimekula fruits and tea, and then I have bread, I am good, and I am out of the door. Right? So I started prioritizing protein in every meal. So if it is breakfast, I am having, there is protein, because what protein does, it keeps you full for a longer time, and that energy, it is what, when the carbohydrates is gone down, when the bread is energy is kaput, because the energy that the bread gives you, the way it rises the insulin, it is just a sap. It will put it at the top. So that is why when you drink tea and you take bread, you feel as if you're full, you're energized, and you're ready to move. But that energy, with the same level it came, it is with the same speed it will drop. But when I put an egg, also add avocado, my energy will not drop as the same. So I will stay full for a longer time. So that means if I ate breakfast at 9 a.m. or 7 a.m., if I am working in the office, I'll be able to sustain that energy until lunchtime, or until whatever time it is. So, but if I take bread within the 2 hours in the office at 10 o'clock, I would start feeling like I don't have the concentration, my energy is going down. And that is when my colleagues are going for coffee, for snacks, and then I will ask for those snacks, because what I had in the morning was only raised my insulin, but it dropped with at a very high speed, and now my body needs some energy to keep going on. Number 5, I replaced tea, the African tea that is with cream, with sugar. I would have 3 teaspoons of sugar, and actually I would say that I have never seen a bee going to see a doctor. That is what I would say. So, and I would have 3 teaspoons of sugar and also a tea. And let me tell you, it was not just 1 cup. It is you eat tea in the morning, tea at 10, tea at 12, tea at 1, 2, 3, 4. As in, by the end of the day, you've had about 10 cups of tea, and of course, plus the sugar. So I dropped the tea, and how to brainwash my mind, or how to trick your mind, because your mind, it is wired to keep you safe. So I did not want my mind to feel as if we are struggling, as if we are suffering. I wanted to trick my mind so that we can feel that we are still safe, so that it will not start telling me that, you know what, we need this one, it is not doable, you cannot survive without tea, you have done this for 40 years, so how are you telling me that you're not going to drink tea? You're going to die, your head will start aching, you cannot do this, it is not manageable. So I had to trick my brain to understand that we can do it. So I started replacing African tea with herbal teas, and I started with teas that are going to entice me, like ginger tea, hibiscus, teas that were somehow flavor. When I add lemon, it will have that some sort of sugar in it. So that is how I started, and then I went to green tea, and green tea was amazing. And up to date, I love green tea. The first thing in the morning, it removes toxins in a big time, as in within 1 hour. Lazima niende kwa choo. I have to visit the toilet. Yes, after 1 hour of having green tea every single morning. Even when I feel like as if I had too much, I feasted. You know, when you go to a party, you have friends and you feast in the night, the dinner was served late, and then you have to eat. You had waited for so long, and this dinner you paid, so you have to eat for you to finish the money. So yeah, so when I come in the morning, you feel like as if your body is not operating in a normal way. So I would love to take green tea in the morning, and that toxins will be removed, and the waste within 1 hour, I'll visit the toilet. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. You can subscribe if you like more of this video, and also leave a comment in the comment section and let me know which one of this one are you going to start with, or what is stopping you to start your weight loss journey. Don't forget that I have a 7-day detox book that can help you to start your weight loss journey in a fantastic way, in an easy way, and you will lose 5 kgs in just 7 days. Also, for you to start tracking your progress, I have a weight loss journal that is specifically tailored for weight loss, for you to be able to see how you're doing, where you are, your strength and your weakness. It has prompts that will help you big time. And if you would want to work with me one-on-one, I coach people and I help people across the globe to lose weight and transform their lives naturally. My name is Winnie James. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and also on Facebook. And on TikTok and Instagram, I actively share my weight loss journey, my day-to-day life, how I am living and maintaining my lifestyle and my weight. So thank you so much for watching. God bless you. See you on the next one. Bye.